The storage of gas is byte. B-Y-T-E. The byte, 10 to the 9 byte. And if you ask also strange or unfamiliar, if the question will say, what is the terabyte? Nakakaloka, di ba? So terabytes are 10 to the 12 byte. For petabyte. So 10 to the 12 byte. And again, ask also exabyte. So this graphic storage, look, grabe na ganyan storage. 10 to the 18 byte. So I can store everything there because that is 10 to the 18 byte. Okay? More than gigabyte, more than terabyte, more than petabyte, but it's exabyte, imagine. Okay, then I have to reverse that one also. If I have a storage of, let's say, femtobyte, understand mathematically. Okay, you get the point. Oh, ganon. Okay, now going back to 400 parts per billion. Okay, mga palangga. So PPB also is equal to micrograms per milliliter. 400 microgram per liter. So this is the value now of PPB in terms of microgram per liter. Because I said this is the same thing. Without any computation, if you memorize what is the equivalent of the PPB parts per billion. So microgram per liters is also equal to 400 micrograms per liter. Your 400 ppb also equal to 400 milligram per milliliter. This is only through memorization. But you have to understand why, huh? I'll just do this to make the story short. It will take time. Again, it will yield the same answer. Okay? You get the point, mga palangga. Now, let's go to the question. 500 ml of solution. Oh, okay. The volume of the solution is, okay, 500 ml. Okay. Now let's use this also when we prove later on. Our answer is correct. Okay? Like that. And then the density of a solution. Okay. Density of a solution is equals to, mga palangga, 102 grams per ml. Okay. How many microgram of sodium phosphate is present in the solution? Okay. Is this the microgram we express here or not? Okay, basically this is not because we have density and 500 ml. It varies. This is only meaning for you could expect that that is also 400 because of the problem in the situation. Situation is the problem siya. But if we don't have this way, conditions, it's no longer equal to 400. Okay, and ako lang bigla ko solve, what are so 400 micrograms per liter because you know the definition of the value of microgram per liter to ppb and gano'n. But actually there's still data here to prove. That's why you solve this problem, right? Okay. Now, so what's gonna be the question? Microgram of sodium phosphate. So basically, the question is prompted you to solve the grams of sodium, which is the sodium phosphate in microgram sodium phosphate. So basically, ari ka diri sa ikatulo milligram per milliliter. Okay, you have the milliliter na mga density, chuchu, like that. Okay, now solve for that. Okay, now ppb is 400. Okay, then grams wala pa ta mga palangga. Grams of sodium phosphate, in which atong ipangita, and then later we can convert that to the microgram so that we can get the correct answer. And then the grams of solution, and then there's a density chuba chuchu. So it's impossible, we will never use that because it's emphasizing the problem. Okay? So if we have the density of a solution, the volume of solution, then we have the mass of solution, in which we will put that in the denominator here because it is specified. Otherwise not specified, use the 100 grams. But it's specified talaga siya. Okay, so we need to compute for the mass of the solution. So density of the solution is equals to the mass of the solution over the volume of the solution. Ganon. Elementary math. Okay, then multiply this to 500 milliliters. So very easy, not really, sakto lang siya, if okay na siya, you don't have to convert ha, if mag-match-match na siya, okay? Like this. Okay, ilang yan po ang hindi mo okay? 600 siya guys, ano ka? Diba? Okay, 500 times 1.2. So 600, nakay 600 nga grams of solution. 600 grams of solution times. So this is PPB times 10 to the 9. And then do again the math. Okay, may crisscross policy or basic math. Policy talaga or rule. Okay, policy or rule, regulation is just the same, right? Okay. Rule, regulations, policy is just the same. Methodology, protocol, procedure, standard, method is just the same thing. Okay, style, like that. Okay, system. So they are basically the same meaning in English vocabulary. So it depends on the way how you use the sentence, which is more appropriate, but still it holds to the same meaning. Okay? But we are not here to use that properly in English sentence. That's why it's just basically the same what we mean for rule, regulation, policy, protocol, system, style, methodology, method, like that. Okay? What else? Postulate. Postulate. Talaga. Or theory. Principle. Concept. Ano pa ba? Name it all. Okay? Like that. Okay, nang mga palangga ito na i-compute, no? Crisscross. Ito mabutang kag X. Mana siya i-crisscross sa math. Okay? Then follow the direction in your multiplication. Chuba. Okay? Now we have 400 times 600 divided by, nakakaloka, 10 exponent to the 9 is equals to, nakakaloka, really? Okay, again, 600 times 400 is equals to divided by to the negative 5. Our grams of sodium is equal to 2.4 times 10 to the negative 5. So this is grams pa. Now convert this to microgram. How can we do this? Nakakaloka. Okay? Convert this to microgram. Anahonin mo siya guys ha. Okay. Papasok na nito siya ha sa taas. Let's erase the top portion because I cannot continue my discussion. There's a limited space in my whiteboard. Okay? So it's gonna be like this. Always saying that a million times or a trillion times or a billion times. Okay? Like that. So, we have this 2.4 times 10 to the negative 5 grams. Convert that to microgram. That is your question here, microgram. So, ano na to? 10 to the negative 6 is micro. Ganon. So, times 10 to the negative 6 gram equal to 1 microgram. Cancel gram, we have the microgram. So if there's a conversion factor or solving it, you will be able to become perfect now, right? If especially you are taking engineering courses, and then conversion is just very, very basic foundation for us, right? Okay. So 2.4 exponent negative 5 divided by 10 exponent negative 6 is equal to 2.4 milligram mga palangga. So our grams of sodium phosphate is 2.4 milligrams. Okay. What is the value for the grams? Convert. 1,000 milligrams equals 1 gram. Okay, ganun lang siya. With this alone, you can compute all the prefixes in mathematics. How many femtogram? How many teragram, how many petagram, how many hexagram, how many centigram, how many decigram, how many milligram, all name it, you can compute. Assuming it's only to the 10 to the 18 and 10 to the negative 18 prefixes. Negative family of prefixes, and positive family of prefixes until 18. But actually, there's also 20 plus. I don't memorize na talaga siya. Okay, perfect. 2.4 milligrams. Okay, is our answer. Any questions so far for this topic? Concentration in terms of parts per million and parts per billion. Okay, so if the problem rumbled all the units there, relax. Okay. Try to go to the basic formula, parts per million. Okay. This is only good if there's no data in a problem. Tell you to convert it. No data. Parts per million is equals to microgram per milliliter is equal to milligram per liter. Okay. Take note mga palangga. This is parts per million and this is known also a concentration. Right? So, I want also scientists now in front of me to explain to me right now, because I find this a gray area in chemistry. GREY, meaning a little bit of confusion. I investigated this a long time ago. Okay? So this is a concentration, right? And then he said, concentration, it's gonna be the solute over the liters of solution, and that's gonna be the solubility. Something like that. Okay, solubility. Okay? Meaning to say an amount of solute that will be dissolved in our amount in a solution. Okay, you have to add a solute into a solution, or you could also add a solvent into a solution. That's the same thing, that's still concentration or solubility. Now, I want you to answer this. We have density, mass over volume. Since this milligram per liter is also a density, because milligram is a mass, liter also is a volume. Now, why density is equal to concentration in this particular topic? Answer me. I want Anton Lavoisier, the father of modern chemistry, to answer in front of me. Arrhenius, Mr. Lewis, all the scientists, please wake up and answer this gray area in chemistry. Gray meaning confusion, a little bit of confusion or misleading part. I have to explain. Okay, concentration is the amount of solute over the amount of the solution. Okay, now it's stated there moles of solute over liters of solution. It's just the same with the solubility, technically, solubility and concentration. Now, we have the density equals to mass over volume, right? And now, our parts per million is also an example of the expression of the concentration, in which technically, according to our scientists, this is also a concentration. Yup. Okay. This is milligram per liter. Okay. And this is also the unit of density, because mass over volume is density. Mass milligram, volume is liter. Do you mean to say density is just equal to solubility? It also equal to the concentration? Now explain. That is not at the same quantity. Density is not a concentration. Density is not a solubility. When you speak of density, that is how heavier or how light the liquid, the fluid, or solid substance really is. It doesn't relate to the basicity and acidity of a substance, right? Then why in this particular topic we'll just say equal with each other? And this is not answered yet because they cannot wake up now and to answer in front of me. Nakakaloka talaga si Tony investigate. Okay? But anyhow, just leave it there. Anybody who can answer for this? Solubility and concentration is just equal to density in this topic of parts per million and parts per billion. Get the point? It's very clear mga palangga, di ba? If you convert this to gram, it will become grams per liter, which is also the unit of the density. Okay? But this is not moles per liter. This is not moles per kilogram of solvent, which is the molality, concentration also. And this is not also equivalent per liter, which is the unit of the normality, which is also the concentration. Okay, why? Muna akong pumutana. Because density is different when you use that in problem solving. Calculate the density of the molecule, blah blah blah, and concentration also will be given. But why in this particular topic, they are just tantamount to each other, meaning equal or similar. Tantamount is the same as similar, equal, or parallel in English. Synonymous in terminologies. Okay? So you can use interchangeably. It depends on the sentence you are trying to use. If you make a report, if you make a document, a procedure, or anything we want to. So after you proofread your article, okay, you have to check everything, the grammar, the spelling, the noun and verb agreement, the conjunction, the preposition, the adjective, the pronoun, like that, the linking verb. Diba? See? Bye-bye everybody. God bless you. All about science world, science vlogs, okay, not politics para away-away. So much.